Hi, good morning, everybody. I'm Kristin Omdahl, and this is the Create, Share, Inspire podcast. Today is episode 593. I can't believe it. Anyway, if you're joining me live, please say hello. I'd love to hear from you. If you end up watching the recorded version, please also feel welcome to say hello. Hi, Bianca. Hi, Grace. Hi, Nora Sue. Oh, yes, and for any Star Wars fans out there, may the 4th be with you today. Actually, may the 4th be with everybody. Hi, Cindy. Hi, Lisa. Hi, Jill. Good morning. Happy Monday as well. Hi, Judy and Thea. Good morning, Grace. How's everybody doing today? Would love to hear what everybody's working on, too. Hi, Lucy and Carrie. Good morning. Hi, Patricia, Naomi, and Christine, and Mark. Good morning, everybody. Happy Monday. Happy May 4th. Happy Monday. Hi, Melanie, and Jackie, and Barb, and Judy, and Joyce. Good morning, everybody. What are you working on? Is anybody knitting or crocheting this morning? Is anybody sewing? Is anybody painting? Lisa took the weekend off. Good for you. Hi, Constance. Good morning. I made a lot of progress on this top. Oh no. Oh no. I have a lifeline on this sleeve here. The lifeline came out of this sleeve when I picked it up this morning. Oh my goodness. That's a problem. I'm gonna have to set this down now. Look at that, the entire lace sleeve, my lifeline came out. Oh my gosh, that's awful. Okay, well, anyway, this was the progress, but I'm gonna have to set this down now. Oh my God, my heart's in my throat. Oh God, that looks so bad. Okay, well, we're not gonna touch that anymore on the podcast. We'll put that aside. I'll take a look at that later. Oh, thank you, Joyce. It was looking really pretty up until I noticed that my sleeve is a hot mess. Yikes. Oh man. All right, well, with a little patience, when I'm in the mood for it, I will be able to fix it. Not right now. Yeah, I'll fix it later. First of all, I need to cool down. It's hot out here. And anytime you're stressed and hot, not the time to do something stressful. I remember when I first started learning how to knit and crochet and I would get really frustrated with something. I remember my tension was so bad at knitting that it was like I was stabbing my needle into the stitches. And can you imagine? The harder I stabbed, the tighter my tension got. The tighter my tension got, the more I had to stab. And I remember one day just breaking out into a sweat as I'm sitting there trying to stab into the stitches. And I said, and it occurred to me to go take a cold shower to cool that body temperature down. And I did, and I don't know if it was the walking away or the cold shower and cooling down or what, or a combination of both. But when I came back to my knitting, I was able to look at it with a different perspective and loosen my tension, and I actually got better. And I remember that I used that cold shower technique several times in the coming months because it really helped when I had other really frustrating moments with knitting or crochet when I just couldn't get my hands to do what I wanted them to do yet. And yeah, the cold shower trick came in handy quite a few times. So maybe I'll do that again today. Maybe I'll do the cold shower trick before starting that sleeve. Hi Lottie, I missed a bunch of names. Hi G. Hi everybody. Welcome back to Create, Share, Inspire podcast. Hi Anna and Susan. Thanks everybody for being here. So yeah, I was going to show you that top, but we'll show that another day. Do I have on the Sweet Clara top? No, I'm wearing the Summer Lovin' vest today. This one. This one's in Be So Fine yarn, and it is a top-down raglan shaped vest. You can, what I like about this a lot is that you could even use this yoke here, and based on the multiple of the stitch pattern, you could do any stitch pattern for the lower portion, because there's no, once you get past the armhole openings and you go on to the body to work top down, this is worked all even, so there's no shaping, so you could use any stitch pattern that you like. And you could make a bunch of different vests. The shaping's all done up here, and then once you're done with that, it's just smooth sailing. So I did an offset pineapple stitch down here. You could do anything. You could take any stitch pattern. This is done in Be So Fine yarn, and this one is colorway Celestial Blue Mist. I'm also wearing fine chandelier earrings today. And this pair is done in Be So Fine Bling. Hopefully you can see the silver thread sparkling there. I know I've shown you these earrings in Be So Fine yarn, but I don't know if I have shown you them in Be So Fine Bling, but it's been a long time. Hi Lily, hi Olivia. Yes, and I have an Amazon dress on underneath. I can show you that too. This is one of the original shapes that I bought from them. This is the one that's fitted on top, and then it has a waist, and it's that stretchy like t-shirt material. It has a sewn waist, which I think gives it more definition from you know, for your waist. And then it's a, not a full skirt, more of an A-line skirt, but very attractive shape, I think. Really easy to wear, does not need ironing. It goes in the washing machine and the dryer. Feels comfy like a nightgown, but obviously looks more put together than that. And I think they're great for wearing shawls, shrugs, and crochet vests. The name of the vest is the Summer Lovin' Crochet Vest, and you can find it on my website. There's also a video tutorial here on my YouTube channel as well. Same with the chandelier earrings. You can find these on my website and here on YouTube. And the dress you can find in my Amazon shop. And all those links are in the video description. You can find my Amazon shop, you can find my website, all that good stuff. The dress also comes in tons of solids and lots of prints. Thank you, Grace. I parted my hair on the opposite side today. Maybe that's why it looks different. I normally part my hair, if I'm gonna sweep my bangs, I normally go that way, and I went the other way today. They're due for a trim, so I'm having a hard time styling them. Pat says I play the piano beautifully. Thank you very much. I love playing piano, and I've been having so much fun sharing that part of my life with all of you. I had no idea that it would be well received. I've really enjoyed playing the game with all of you, and I'm thrilled that so many of you like playing the game with me as well, the Name That Song game. So I pick a song, and what you don't know about this game is that I'm really challenging myself as well. Each song that I'm playing for you, I'm learning in less than 24 hours before playing for you. So in the first couple of videos, I was playing songs that I know, and since then I've been going to this website that I normally buy my sheet music from. It's called musicnotes.com, and I discovered that they will let you print the first page of any song for free as a free sample. So I've been going through my library of songs and of songs that I just love to listen to and looking them up on there and finding the piano solo and printing it, and then challenging myself to learn the first page for free in a day. And if I can play it well enough that I think I can share it with all of you, then I share it. So I've been really making it a very challenging game for myself, and then making it a game for all of you too. So, you know, I'm always pushing myself. I guess that's the bottom line. I'm always trying to learn something new and always pushing myself, and I do it because I love. I don't play my guitar much right now, Jill, because I'm not good at it. And you know, the better you get at one thing, the harder it is to go back to something you're not good at. So I have been enjoying how much better I'm getting at my piano because I'm playing so consistently that it's making me not so happy with myself about my guitar. But if I do start practicing it again, then it would be fun to add guitar to the mix for our Name That Song from the intro game. But I don't play well enough for that right now. I can play, what song can I still play? The only song I can still play right now is the one from Kid Rock, All Summer Long, which is the same beat as Sweet Home Alabama. I can play the 3 chords from Sweet Home Alabama, AKA All Summer Long. And you know, that also, what I was just saying about piano and guitar also applies to a lot of people who are really good at knitting and or crochet and want to learn the other one, but the incentive can be difficult sometimes, right? When you're really good at one, it's really hard to slow yourself down to learn the other one. You really have to find something passionate about it to really leave the thing you're good at temporarily to go focus on the thing that you're weaker on. So anybody who's struggling with that, you have to find the right project or the right passion and motivation to do it. It's possible. Like, there was a time when I was better at guitar because I put my piano aside and worked on it. And so anybody who's struggling with crochet because they're really good knitters, or anybody who's a knitter and really struggling with crochet, it's okay. It's perfectly natural to always gravitate toward the thing that you're better at. But if you want to learn something else, all you have to do is just find something that you're passionate about that gives you the motivation to let it go, to let down one and try the other. Some people feel that way about the different styles of knitting. I forget what do we call the way that I knit, the thrower style? There are a lot of people that really get bummed out because they want to learn continental because it's so much faster. But I have found that I don't like the process of slowing myself down to do it. Olivia wants to learn to play the guitar. I highly recommend looking for a teacher on YouTube that you love. Just like I teach on YouTube, there are lots of really amazing teachers out there, and anything you want to learn, there's teachers on YouTube. I learned how to play guitar from watching teachers on YouTube, and if I can do it, so can you. So if you're excited about learning how to play guitar, that is absolutely what I would recommend you do. And thank you, Judy, for posting the links. I saw Judy posting some links for people already based on the things we talked about. I'm assuming it was for the vest and the earrings and the dress. So thank you very much. Does anybody have any other questions? Hi, Sylvia. How the kitties doing? They're chilling. How big does my fern look? My goodness, I actually have to transplant it. It's the root system is completely jam-packed in the pot, and I have to replant it. And I know it's going to be a big mess, but it'll be worth it, and it'll grow and get even bigger and more beautiful. I asked for questions and then I forgot to look. Hopefully I didn't miss anything. Let me go back to chat. Oh, now that I turned the chat on, now that I turned my computer on, it's starting the chat from the beginning. Can you split a fern? I don't know. I think you can, Melanie. I think you can split any plants, right? Let's wait and see if anybody who's a master gardener wants to share their input on that, because I'm certainly not. I'm the amateur of all amateur gardeners. Hi, Harvesia. Christine says you can. Patch says you can. Yeah, that's a good idea too. Definitely. Especially since I don't know how I will keep fitting this in that plant stand if I let it keep growing. All right, so maybe we'll split it then. So I will look that up on YouTube and figure out how to do that. Do you guys use YouTube for learning things other than knitting and crochet too? I know YouTube's like my go-to website for learning anything. Right now I'm learning how to paint with watercolors in Adobe Illustrator, and I'm having so much fun. I can't wait to have a finished fabric collection to share with all of you. All I can say is that I'm having so much fun learning, and really excited that I've already learned how to draw a rose. Thank you, Grace. It's not time to split this one yet. All right, good to know. I've already learned how to draw a watercolor rose, and it is so beautiful, and I'm so excited. I can't wait to share it with you, but I'm working. So first I got to learn how to draw the elements that I want to draw. Then I have to, you know, design them into a pattern. Then I have to make that pattern seamless for repeating, to do an all over fabric. So there are several steps to it, just like there are several steps to releasing a pattern. Angie's working on this vest. That's awesome. I missed something. Patricia learned how to install a portable air conditioner from YouTube. Wow, that's amazing. That's really amazing. Yes, Grace, so many steps to everything, right? There's always so much more that goes on behind the scenes than we ever know about anything. And that's why I really enjoyed sharing with you that process of how all the steps involved in releasing a pattern. But yeah, so the same thing is true in designing fabric, right? So there's lots of steps there too, different, but still lots of steps. Susan's learning to crochet thanks to YouTube. Wonderful. Melissa collects things with roses on. That's cool. Sunshine wants to learn how to install a ceramic kitchen backsplash on her own. That sounds fun. I love the idea of doing home DIY stuff. That's awesome. Do I offer online classes for knitting and crochet? I don't offer any classes for sale. I have all my YouTube videos that are free, but no, I don't offer any paid classes. I guess I don't really understand what I would do for that. Somebody wants to explain that to me, what I would do differently from the videos. I would love to have a product like that to sell, but I don't understand how I would do that differently than what I'm doing now. Lottie would like to learn more about Tunisian and working with more colors. Yeah, that's great. Yeah, those are great techniques. So many things, so little time, right? I always wish for more hours in the day. That darn sleep. Good morning, Luna. This is Susan's first time here. Yay, thank you. Nora, you're welcome. I'm glad you enjoy my teaching style. You made the Tender Celeste shawl and my video tutorials made it doable for you. That's awesome. I'm so happy for you. That's great. When do you start getting ready for fall crocheting? I'm not sure, Angie. I think one of the things that I would say, I think I understand your question. If I don't, you could always re-ask it. But depends on how long it takes you to make things and how much and how many things you want to make. It's just a timing thing. But you can make anything anytime, right? You can start working on stuff for next holiday season right now. If you wanted to get a head start on your gifts, to make handmade gifts for next holiday, this would be a wonderful time to start doing that. And if you wanted to start working on fall stuff, you could start doing that right now too. There's no wrong time to start. Oh, Angie, oh, you meant me. When do I start working on, oh, like when would I start working on collections and stuff? I don't work that far ahead. Thank you, Olivia. Hi, Rita. Good morning. Nora's a second grade teacher. And oh, wow. That's such a big compliment, Nora. She said she's a second grade teacher and watching my podcast has helped her become a better online teacher. Wow. Well, thank you very much. That makes me very happy to know that I've helped you in your career as well. That's wonderful. Thank you. Thank you for sharing that with me. It's so amazing when you can hear about how you have touched other people's lives in a positive way. Oh gosh, chokes me up. It really does. That's amazing. So I'm guessing you mean like when I talk about teaching in a variety of styles, right? Showing the visual, the oral, and then, you know, having it, then the charts. So the written instructions, the videos, and the charts. It's all those combinations of teaching styles that really help to solidify the information for someone that's wanting to learn, because people learn in different ways. So I'm very happy that the way I share that has been helpful to you. There's someone, oh, hello, baby girl. And Anne, good morning. That's wonderful. Thank you for sharing that. Thank you for sharing that, Nora. I love it. Julia says I inspire her to get better at crochet. Wonderful. That makes me so happy. I mean, what did we do before the internet? I mean, I think that we just have there's just so many opportunities to learn more now than we ever had. We have access to so much information now, and we could use it positively or negatively. We all have the same 24 hours in a given day, and we all have the opportunity to do something great with our time or not. It's a choice. My choice is always to learn more and share what I learn. Oh, that's sweet, Christine. You still call your daughter baby girl at 37. That's really sweet. I will probably call Marlon sweetheart for his whole life too. I don't think that's ever going to change. Or whatever, you know. I've taught baby girl a lot too. Wonderful. I'm so glad. So glad. And there's so much left to do. We've got so much to teach. Cheryl Ann says I have a lot of patience. Thank you. I try. Thank you, Lisa. Oh, you guys are making me want to cry. I had a tough weekend. I had family drama this weekend, and it was really tough, and it means a lot that you guys are being so nice. Thanks, everybody. Can you believe we're almost to 600 episodes? Oh, Luna, that's amazing. Yeah, we're all gonna cry now. Oh, thanks, everybody. We all have rough days, I know. I'm not the only one. I'm sorry for crying. But it's hard. Sometimes it's hard. Not everybody has the best of intentions, and it's so disappointing when people don't treat you the way you want to be treated. It's just so disappointing. So I cried a lot yesterday. And then to see all your nice things that you say to me, it's a lot right now. Yeah, family drama can be really painful. Yeah, it's healthy to cry, just not all day. I agree. I cried a lot last night. Thank you, Karen. I try. Oh gosh, you guys are so sweet. Thank you, everybody. Yeah, this too shall pass. Yeah, I already feel better today than I did yesterday. Don't feel bad for me, Patch. I'm gonna be fine. It's just a little bump in the road. I'm okay, Joe. Yes, sunshine, that is true. Thank you for all the hugs and sweet words, everybody. I appreciate it. Yeah, I definitely have puffy eyes today. Yes, happy music is a good start. Yes. Oh, the birds are singing too. Yay. Nope, this one isn't teen drama, Christine. Nope, I don't have teen drama. And everything's gonna be okay. I'm sorry. I just, sometimes you just gotta get it out. Well, on a lighter note, we're going to have some new patterns coming out very soon. I named the unnamed sweater the other day. Let me go grab them. They're both on mannequins right here. Let me go grab them. So, we have names for the two new patterns that will be getting released this week. They're almost through the editing process. So this one is called the Trixie Pullover in Be So Sporty Bling yarn, and I'll give you yardage and all the details. So if you wanted to do it in Be So Sporty instead of Be So Sporty Bling, which is a different #2 sport weight yarn with a different yardage, I'll show you how many balls and how much yardage for all that. And then the unnamed sweater has a name now. I'm calling this the Paloma. And this one is also crochet and a sized garment. And this one is done in Be So Fine yarn. So I will show you how many balls you'll need, and the straight yardage for #1 fingering weight yarn, then how many balls you'll need per size for Be So Fine yarn, and then show you the variations with the different yardage for my other #1 fingering weight yarns. Like for example, if you wanted to do this in Be So Fine Bling yarn, I'll tell you the variation for yardage for that, not yardage, for the number of balls. Isn't that beautiful? Yeah, so my other issue now is I've gained so much weight. I don't feel very happy about doing the photo shoots for either of these right now. So I'm really debating doing the photo shoot for the patterns on the mannequins while I try to lose a little weight and then do the other photo shoot. So maybe you guys will be okay with having the patterns with mannequin photos to start with. I'm so close to my 9-month pregnancy weight right now, and it's freaking me out. And I really want, like, the last 2 days I've been saying, today's the day. I'm going to start my diet today and start, a new regime. And I didn't do it either day because I had other things cloud my judgment. But since my surgery, I've just put on weight. So now I want to really get back to being healthy again. I just don't feel healthy at this weight. I'm up to 190 pounds, and I just don't feel healthy. I feel slow and sluggish and just yuck. So yeah, I'm trying to figure out a creative and beautiful way to do mannequin photography right now. Oh. Yeah, I don't mean diet necessarily, because I don't think that I eat poorly. I just think, well, I don't think I eat bad stuff. I have bad habits. Um, well, that's one of the problems, Patricia. I don't eat until I'm starving, and then I gorge myself. So forget to eat all day because I'm busy, and then eat poorly at night. So I really think I need to exercise more. you know, for my heart, for my health, all that good stuff. It's a lot of work for your body to, if you're not comfortable at your weight. Yeah. Yeah, exactly, Luna. I'm not blaming myself for anything. I had unexpected surgery and then stopped going to the gym for that, and then stopped going to the gym for the pandemic and whatever. So, yeah, so I feel like this is an opportunity to do something different, and I'm going to keep doing my bike rides because my bike rides are great for my mental health. Because I work from home and work so many hours and from home, my bike ride is a time when I can really, and whether you go for a walk or a bike ride, it's really great to get some fresh air and just some space around your brain, you know? I would imagine everybody's gained weight during the pandemic too, or a lot of people, because I know we do a lot of nervous eating too, right? Yeah, I'm sure a lot of people feel the same way I do about, you know, we've had to change our lifestyle so much, and we haven't figured out how to incorporate everything back in balance yet, right? Right, exactly. Stress does not help. Yeah. All right, well, if so many of you feel like you're in the same boat as me, then maybe I'll share more of what I'm going to do instead of keeping it to myself. Ah, Christine, that's probably something else too. My hormones have probably changed quite a bit because my surgery was female related. That's a good point. That's possible. The doctor said it wasn't, but I don't know how it couldn't. All right, so I have bought a couple pieces of exercise equipment on Amazon, so I'll start by sharing those in my Amazon shop for you, and then maybe we'll start doing some of that stuff together too. Yeah, I agree, Christine. That just doesn't make sense logically to me. You're right. That's a good point. Which means, again, it's just time to do something different. Whoever just said that, I'm bored, not hungry. Yes, that's such a good one. I make bowls of pretzels just for the heck of it sometimes, and so dumb. And yeah, so dumb. Uh, yeah, so I probably have had some hormone changes and didn't even realize it. Yeah, night eating is my one of my biggest weaknesses, Michelle. Yes, and liking to melt cheese late at night. If we're gonna be honest, I'm gonna be real honest. Yeah, that's that's one of my biggest. Well, yeah, Christine, it's the stuff that I put with the pretzels. Yeah, that Dean's French onion dip from the grocery store. Yes, that's the other thing. When you think you're hungry, often you're really thirsty. I've heard that before too, and I do believe that. Oh yeah, melted cheese on tortilla chips, another of my favorites late at night. I know, gotta stop all that. Yeah, I mean, if you want change, you gotta change, right? The definition of insanity is doing the same thing over and over again and expecting a different result, right? Wow, Barb, that's amazing. She moved her bedtime back by 2 hours and lost 70 pounds. Yes, the crunchy and salty is my weakness, so potato chips as well, yes. Yep. Yeah, that onion dip's one of my weaknesses for sure. Oh, intermittent fasting. Yes, I've heard that. A friend of mine has been very successful with that. Anna says ice cream is her weakness. Yep, I can see that. It's not mine. Mine's salty stuff, but I get it. We all have a weakness. Well, baby girl, if I can share my stuff and help someone else, I will absolutely do that. Here's hoping. Lisa stopped, oh, the store, the company stopped making your baked chips. Yeah, that's a bummer. Yeah. Yeah, yeah, Melanie, a yogurt-based dip would be healthier for sure. All right, doesn't it feel good to get your say your weakness out loud? It's kind of like it you can let it go. It's not a dirty secret anymore, right? Sometimes I feel like saying things out loud just stops you from festering on it. It's so easy to fester on things that make you sad. Uh, sour cream and onion, uh, Thea, salt and vinegar flavor is my biggest weakness for chips. Yeah, but salt, mm-mm. Patch is savory all the way too, yep. Oh, another thing that I did today, I wore this vest. Remember I said I needed to fix the tassels on this vest? I wore it unfixed today, thinking that somebody would notice and call me out on it so that I could be accountable for getting this fixed. And nobody noticed, or at least not that I saw. But so it's missing the tassels. The one got ripped off in the washing machine because I washed it with heavy agitation by mistake. And so I cut the other one off. And so what I'm going to do is add that crochet chain tassel that I did for the the Sweet Clara cardigan. Remember that crochet chain tassel that I did? I want to make that for these. So I wore this today to try to remind myself to get off my butt and do it because I keep forgetting. So hopefully I'll get to that soon. And then it'll be finished again. And then it will go in a laundry bag. It'll never go in the washing machine with jeans and towels again. I'm lucky that it survived at all, right? Mark did notice and was going to say something. Yeah, that's why I wore it, because I was hoping to someone to bring it up so that I could be accountable for it. But yes, Christine, you could absolutely add sleeves to this. Any vest that is a top-down raglan, you can work around the stitches that were skipped for the sleeves and just work in the established pattern and keep going. Oh, Mark, you were kidding. That's funny too. No, the top doesn't need tassels. It really doesn't. I could just, now that I've even cut these, I could just tie knots and be done. In fact, you know what? Let's make this nice and easy and stop giving myself a hard time. Here we go. Because you know what else this will be great for? Corset tying. So there we go. It's done. No one will ever know that that wasn't the intention. So if I were to thread this through a couple of the end of rows here, we could make a beautiful corset tied cardigan too. And you know I'm a sucker for corset tying. I think this is so pretty. I don't know what it is about corset tying that I love so much. Or shoelace tying. I call it corset tying because it sounds pretty. But I know you could also call it shoelace tying. Just not as a cute way to say it. Hopefully I'm doing this evenly. Could probably use some glasses. You get the idea. I'll stand up afterwards so you can see what I've done. Look at that. Oh, how cute, right? I didn't do it straight or even, but that's okay. I definitely just want to show you. You could keep going and you could do it longer too. You could keep going. I just love that look. And then you could tie them or just leave them. I think that they would, I mean, that's enough lacing that it would probably stay. All right, I did. Oh, you know what? When I cut them, I probably didn't cut them even. One of them, the one that got caught in the washing machine probably lost more, and I just cut this one at the tassel. So all I need to do is just cut this one same length. Do we have scissors? Let's see. I do. All right, so here we go. I'm just going to show you that this, even though this is a crochet chain and you'd think it could unravel, I'm going to cut it a little longer since we need to make room for tying the knot. So just cut it. It's a crochet chain. If I left it like that, it could unravel, but if I tie it in a knot, it'll stay forever. There, done. Done. Voila. There. There. No more pressure. Take something off the to-do list. Love marking something off the to-do list. Oh, how cute though. Do you guys love this too? I love, love, love the way this looks. I love it better than the tassels now. Cheryl Ann agrees. Yeah, it's better. Yeah, I let out my dirty secret, right? Stopped being upset with myself about it, openly admitted it, and took care of it. And now the negativity is gone, the mistake is gone, and it's better than it was to begin with. Yay! Yeah, you could put a bead on there too, absolutely. If you were going to put a bead, you could either thread the bead on and tie the knot, or if you think the bead's going to slide up and down, you could tie a knot here, tie a knot there, then put the bead on, then tie a knot there. You could do that too. Either way would work, but man, oh man, do I love this. Yay! I'm going to look cute all day while I wind, yarn, and ship instead of being in pajamas. Because a dress like this feels as comfy as pajamas. Well, thank you, Christine. I'm glad that I could share that with all of you. That was fun, and we got to end the podcast on a positive note. So I would like to thank all of you so much for taking time out of your busy day to spend a few minutes here with me. Thank you for all of the conversation today. You guys gave me so much, so many gifts today, and I just want to thank you from the bottom of my heart. It was absolutely special. Let us make time to create, share, and inspire today and every day. Have a wonderful day, everybody. If you need some words of encouragement, go stand in front of the mirror and tell yourself that you're special and that you're okay just the way you are. Okay? From my heart to yours. Have a great day, everybody, and we'll see you tomorrow. Same time, same place.